it all fail. There were people that could make it work, but
he probably killed them.
Yeah, he killed.
They had glasses
definitely
on.
did kill them. Yeah.
You know, you read the letters from Pol Pot. They had kids that survived the Khmer Rouge and Pol Pot and all that. Well, that whole revolution that went on only killed about 3 million people. But you know, these were kids who saw their parents killed. They were going after anybody that could read, anybody that had glasses, anybody that was educated. And if you were older, they got rid of you because those people knew what freedom was. And then they knew they could take the kids and brainwash them and turn them into work slaves. Mm-hmm. That's not freedom. That's not a utopian society that you think you're going to get. And that's what's going to happen when you go that route. That's what happens.
And that's why we have to worry so much about what they're doing in the colleges. In many cases, it's indoctrination and brainwashing, especially when it comes to freedom of speech, hate speech, all the isms that they're preaching to everyone. That's what's so concerning about what's going on in the colleges, because it is a way of social control. And they started early. They started K through 12 as well.
Right. It's getting earlier and earlier now. And now it's this whole thing with white privilege. And I actually took an African-American history class. I learned all about white privilege. I saw all of the advertising and stuff like that. There is a case for it. It's absolutely true. It's not just like this myth that's out there. But the way that it's being indoctrinated into the young people is that they are becoming racist themselves against white people. You even have white people hating themselves who are there for this, you know, and it's, I mean, I just think that that's...
Those people are weak.
Don't be weak.
Don't be weak.
Don't be weak.
That's a saying that goes around here. Don't be weak.
Don't be weak.
That's mental weakness, not physical weakness. Mental weakness. Don't be weak.
Yeah.
Don't get pulled into these psychological games.
Right. And it is important to understand your history, to understand facts, to see what things are really going on so that you can have empathy and you can understand, so that when you do see these protests or, you know, a lot of people getting upset saying Black Lives Matter, you can understand why that is happening. And, you know, but don't allow yourself to get sucked in to the racial division. Oh, goodness.
What's going on?
Well, I don't know, but people are running.
Are the cops running?
Yes, everybody's running. I don't know what's going on. I didn't hear any noises, but people are yelling and... Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Keep talking.
All right.
And we can perfect timing.
So I don't know what's going on. There's some kind of skirmish.
They crossed the line to us.
Just don't cross that line.
The proverbial line in the sand.
He's been showing up here with his sign. No, you're fine. Come on, kids. Hey, you got your kids. Come on, man. Come on, guys. Stay in the ground. Stay in the ground. That's nice words here, guys. Stay in your ground. Don't move.
It's kind of hard to tell what's going on right now. Someone keeps saying tear gas.
I heard someone say stand your ground.
Stay over here, guys.
Yeah, because there were some people pushing, and the guy was saying, hey, you know, if someone pushes you, stay in your ground.
Let's go this way, guys. We're fine. Thank you, officers. We're fine.
Well, that's about it. That's the last few people.
Tell that one guy, thank you. Sorry.
Hey, Biggs, can you see the group that you went over and tried to talk to who were outing you as an INFOWARS person?
I mean, that whole side just cleared out now. I don't know where everyone went.
Wow.
Look, there's no one on the other side now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. The event wasn't supposed to be some big pop-off protest, you know, for
Huh?
What happened? It was just a couple of guys.
I guess some
weeks.
kind
It
of
was just a planned protest.
Emotions getting the best of people.
So now the helicopters shining the light on this guy with his kids, his family. I guess he was one of the ones involved. So the helicopter keeps shining his light directly on him.
Well, is that the police helicopter or Fox News?
It's probably a police helicopter. It's a pretty bright
I'm pretty
light.
sure that's police.
Yeah.
Unless Fox News has got a Skrillex concert going on.
All right. Well, we'll sign you off now, and then we'll close out the show. Stay safe, and we'll see you. I guess you're going to be in Baltimore next.
Yes, indeed. Tomorrow night.
Or at some point in time.
At some point in the future, possibly.
Sometime, possibly, maybe, within the next 48 hours, I could be back on the East Coast again.
What's your plan in Baltimore?
To go to North and Penn, the area that Jakari and I were at last time. That seems to be the kind of focal point, the main area where a lot of stuff has been happening.
Yeah.
Why do you think it was so different there in Baltimore versus Cleveland?
Because the community came together. I mean, the community really cares. I mean, the fact that every religious leader in that town came out there and held hand in hand, usually religions that you wouldn't see, talking that much around, and then kind of coming together. So why not? I mean,
yeah.
When you act that way, that's the kind of reaction you're going to get. You're going to have people act rational and have more of a respect for what's going on when they can tell that the community cares. People went out and protested, but everything remained calm. I mean, Cleveland. No, I'm talking about in Cleveland.
Oh.
So in Cleveland, they handled everything a lot better.
Yeah. Didn't seem to be any outside agitators.
Yeah, and it's not.
I mean,
as
there
close
was
to
the
DC.
RevCom guys were there, but I mean,
Oh, God.
They couldn't get the support.
I think Cleveland likes their sports more than they like anything else. The fact
Well, it was
that
kind of an odd
the
data.
Cavaliers are about to. Now that the Cavaliers are going in the championship, I don't think they are going to waste their time rioting when their sports team is finally going to go to the playoffs.
I thought they got eliminated.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
the
that
Cavs
was
are
that
in. They
same
won.
day.
Really? I thought they lost.
No.
Not the interruption.
Oh, you're good.
It's like, wait
All
a
right.
minute.
Well, Joe Biggs, thank you for sacrificing, being out there on the front lines of the info war. We appreciate what you're doing out there, and we'll see you in Baltimore. And I guess that's about it. I think we're going to wrap it up here. Let's go ahead and take Joe off so nobody sees where he's going. And then stay, Mr. Jennings, you can just stay on there till he gets in his car, just so we know he's okay. And I guess we'll wrap it up. We're coming in at 4.5 hours of broadcast. It's been quite an event.
Hey.
Very interesting. I didn't think we'd be on this long, but I thought we were going to roll out about 9:30. 2 hours later, here we are.
Well, I think it was pretty interesting. It'll be interesting to see how, the media covers it tomorrow. You guys were all there. You watched it live, so you can see for yourself what exactly was happening. You're not just going to get the bits and pieces that some other news outlets might want to give you that spin.